Let me record. Okay, so I'm sure that you guys actually have a menu right now, right? So you can see actually my menu right now is like quite big, you know. Like normally people's like other website menu not that big one, right? Like not that wide. So what I can do right is just to you see like this blue color like shadow, right? You can just adjust and bring up to get smaller lah. Yeah. So normally it'll be like around this height now. Whatever that works for you. Okay, so you know whenever you visit a website, normally they have this like icon. Okay, like for example, let's say Nike. You have this icon thing, right? Normally, like okay, so I'll show you how to actually like add logo here and your menu here lah. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so what you can do now, right? Logo. Then you scroll down, you can see this like row under grid. There's row and column, right? Okay, so what this does, right, is you add an additional row here. And you can see there's two column added, correct? Yeah, so now you can actually drag your menu down to let's say the left side. And you can actually input a icon, your logo lah. But for now, don't have any logo ma, so I just go to Canva. I know Canva lah. I lazy to upload any picture. So let's put icon lah. You take it as like it's my logo, okay? So it's a star logo. The star. Then after that, normally the logo should be at the, for now if I follow the Nike one is at the side, right? Okay, so I'll put it at the side. How I do that? You click on the icon and you put, yeah, so it will be like at the side. Then now for the menu, right, you want to put it like, you want to have more space for your menu. So I can do it, just drag the column. Yeah, so next time we add more menu, right, it will be added on like continuously. Yeah, so now you have your icon, your logo, and your menu side by side. Yeah. Okay, so that's for the menu. Then for next one, I'll be teaching you like the functions over here. Okay, so to do that, right, I will create a new block. Okay, so text, right? Simple like just text lah. So when you drag the text to your block, you can actually just enter here. Hi, my name is okay. Then to edit the text, like what I see just now for the menu, you go under the typography. You can choose any fonts that you want. You can see under here, right, there's actually custom, paragraph, subtitle, above title, heading 1, all the way to heading 6. Okay, so what this does is, right, for example, if I choose heading 1, then I want to have this font, then I want to have this specific size, 40, then this specific line height and letter spacing. I can actually save this font settings, right, under this typography category. Yeah, so let's say I put it as heading 1. Sorry, I need to edit again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's under heading 1 already. So let's say if I want to have a new text, right? Now I want this to be the same font as this. All I can do, right? All I need to do is to select everything. I go to text. I change this to heading 1. You can see all is changed already. Yeah, so you don't need to like keep manually typing in the same settings lah. So it keep things more efficient also. Yeah. Then this is the color changing also. Color and all. Then this is the uh oh, you need to be a middle, right side or left side. Yeah. And it's like the numbering. Like for example, you got 1, 2, 3, step 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then it's like the bold and unbold. This is like the italics. Okay, so for example, I introduce myself, right? Then I'll put a link on my name. For example, to my Instagram or something. I can just press on this link. Then I can enter my Instagram link. So when people visit website, right, they can just click on my link on my name. Then they will be redirected to my Instagram account. Yeah, so that's the function of a link lah. Okay, so as for example, I just put this unsplash, right? Okay, sorry. I put Nike. Copy the link. Then I select the word that I want to put a link in lah. So that open a new tab means when they click, right, you will go into a new tab instead of like entering the WhatsApp in the current tab that you're in. Yeah. Okay, update. And I see the preview. You can see actually there's this like underline name. So when I click on it, it will bring me to the Nike website. Yeah. So that's a function of the hyperlink lah. I should do that. Then okay, so this under these settings, right, you can actually see there's this thing called a gap above and gap below. It's the same thing as like the padding, like how much of spaces you want in between your content. Yeah. It's like the easier one, like you can just adjust here. But if you want to have more specific one, you can go to more settings. And that's where you can see your padding and your margin. Like you can adjust. Yeah. Then your HTML tag is if you see H1, H2, H3, it's the same thing as your heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, and paragraph. Yeah. So okay, let's say you want to have like the same font, then you lazy to like drag like the text down, lazy to drag the row down again, right? You can just copy here. This is the copy button, duplicate lah. Then automatically like come with a new duplicate exact same fonts and same settings. Yeah, then if you don't want, you can just delete from here. So that's for the text module. Then next we have the button module. Okay, so whenever you add a new element, right, you should add it when you see there's this like dark gray line. Because if you just drag here without the dark line, right, you cannot like add one. Let me see, cannot add. Yeah. Okay, so what this button do, right, is normally you have a shop that you want people to enter to buy things like, okay, for example, I have a shop name, the name, for example, you just take it as this is like a checkout link. Okay, why do I keep going to my calendar? Okay, take it as this checkout link. Then my visitor come in, then let's say they saw this phone, then they want to buy. Okay, then below I'll put the I'll put a button that says buy now. So people will click to this button, right? And you need a link. So like what I said just now for the selling part, right? Just input the link here, open a new tab. Then when people click into here, they will be linked into the shop that you have. Yeah. It can be for any use, like it can be for like from, it can be for like informative reasons or like if you have an informative web page that talks about the product, you also can type in like learn more or like sign up now kind of thing. So it's like a call to action button. Yeah. Then if you don't like color, right, you can change the color here. So like darker blue or like yeah. Then your text is you can change the font type. Then this like the uh what's it called? Okay, the pointer, right, is that you can change like the design of like the button. Like see, small will become smaller, large become bigger. Then you can actually adjust like customize on your own liking lah. Yeah. For now, let's put medium. Medium. Then the fill is okay. So you see this black, okay, not black, like fully filled dot, right? Means that it will be colored. You can see, right, when I choose blue, the whole thing will be filled with blue. But if I choose this, right, it's only like the margin, like the border. So I can actually change like the border color. So it don't need to be, it doesn't need to be like blue lah. Yeah. We can just like don't put any color. It's not lah. Which is like something that normally we want to have color on. Okay, then corner. For now that this one is like square, right? This one you can make it like an oval. Then if you want to have like a bigger border, means it's like the outline of the button, you can adjust the size. Can see now that the blue color outline is bigger, like a bit thicker. Yeah. You can just adjust according to your liking. Normally, I'll recommend I read lah, so you can kind of like emphasize on the um importance lor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I put that. Then you can see actually when you hover, right, there's like a color change. Then how you do that, right? You go to color. Yeah, so you go under like the one that is below the dot. So this is for the hovering color lah. So say I put three purple, right? When you go over, right, it will become purple. Yeah, so this is what people see when they when their mouse, right, is above the buy now before they click into it. Yeah. So normally we will put a change of color so they know that there's like something that they can click on. Purple for now. Yeah. Okay, so this is the function of a button. Then icon is like normally if you click into icon, right, there's actually like quite a few icons that they provide. There's like Apple, Facebook, Gmail, blog, YouTube. I can just search me Facebook. Yeah, so they have a Facebook icon. So what this does, like I can just put a Facebook icon that I just input my company link in it. So when people want to follow our Facebook account, right, they can just like click on it. Then they will be directed to our Facebook account. Yeah, so this is the use of like logos lah, so that you can save on like uh, purely putting in your link here word for word. Yeah, so it looks nicer also. Then for image, I already went through just now, right, about the background one. It's the same thing. Like you need to download an image from like Unsplash, Pixel or Pixabay before you can upload your desired picture into here. Okay, so let's say I just randomly choose one for my media. Okay, let's say I choose this. They are not selected. Select. Yeah, so like now, right, you see like the picture is super big, right? You can just adjust by controlling here, or you can go under setting. You can adjust how big you want or how small you want. Yeah, put left or right. Yep. So something like that lah. And if I put a border, also can. Heading. Actually, all these it's repeated lah. So you just have to play around with it to and more hands-on experience to really get familiar with the interface, the tools, and how to navigate around the system law. So you can actually add a link into your picture as well. So when people hover over your picture, they can just click and maybe it links to a recipe of this cupcake. Yeah. Okay. So next one is audio. Okay, normally I don't use audio lah because like you know. Okay, so what is audio do, right? It's the same thing. You can just maybe from SoundCloud you like a song, then you just copy a link and you paste, and you will have this appear on your website. Okay, so let's see how this will look like. Yeah, so you play the song that you can. Yeah, so this is normally for podcast websites lah. If you want to promote your yeah. Lagging so badly. Promo. Okay. Yeah, so you can adjust the width and the height as well. Yep. Okay, moving on. Have the video. Let's see, it's like very laggy. Okay, so as mentioned before, right, the video need to have a link. Okay. Let's say go to YouTube. So far, still okay, right? No questions, right? For this one, like slow the mix level. Yeah. Okay, let's say I want this video. I'll just copy, link, address. Then after that, I go back to the here, and I click on it. Click on the play button logo. And then you can just put a link here. Yep. You can actually see like it's loading. Yeah, so you can actually see like the the thumbnail of the video. Yeah, so like Rice can actually just also adjust the image and video from here lah. Then let's say right, you want to put the video and the image side by side. What you can do right is just now right, it's under column. So the row right is to add an additional row below. Column is to add an additional like spaces beside it. Yeah. So you drag up to here and drag down. And you can see that it's side by side now. Yeah, so obviously now it's not nice lah because I haven't adjusted the size and all yet. Yeah, so if I adjust, it will be something like that lor. Yeah. So up to you to decide how you want the spaces and uh the outline, the layout of the page to be like. Yeah, okay. Then next you have a spacer. So spacer means that you're putting like basically a space in between, like more spaces lah. You see this? Sorry, I did the wrong one. So you can see this empty space, right? Yeah. Normally I'll just like drag the space lah. So I don't really use this function, but in any case, if you need, also can use lah. And the thing is like when you have the space, right, you can actually also adjust the height also. So that's for the space and the line. The line is like a divider. Okay, let's say you want to make it clear that you are talking about a different theme or a different content. You can put a line. Then from there, you can move on to your next content or topic so that it can be more clear to your audience lah. Like you're stopping where and all. Or you can just take it as like a purely design form of tool. Yeah. Then a map is what I showed before. Like you want to show people where your business, your company is. You can enter your address here. You can zoom in, zoom out. So this is a function of a web map. As easy as it sounds like. Okay, so you see this embed function, right? So what this is, right? For example, you have a Google form, like a registration form. Then you want to embed it into the website so that people who visits your website, right, can actually sign up from there. Like for example, like for this digital marketing, course, right, you have this registration form. Right. Don't have. Give me a moment. go find the form. Yeah, so basically you can actually just take the link, the Google Form link, and embed it. So I'll let you but this one right, they need like teach you how to get the link from the Google Forms. Yeah, so this is like the digital marketing course registration form, the one that you guys have filled up. So what you can do is to go to the setting. Sorry, you go to the send button. Then you can see there's this like what the email one. So it's where you send people email. Then there's this link where normally you send messages to people, then we use this link. Then you have this HTML. Yeah, so what you do is to get this link, you copy, and you paste it here. You should see the form in already. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you the preview of it. So now I can actually like see the form on the website. Then they can just fill up on the website itself. Yeah. Okay. For the next one, right? For this form thing, it's actually like this asking for username or email. Okay, so I'll show you. Yeah. So let's say you just want an email, and you can just delete this and this. Then you can just ask for the email. And let's see this one is login. Yeah. So this is to maybe like ask people to sign up or log in. Up to you know. Like it depends on what purposes you need for to use this function. Ask for their email, then go to sign up. And maybe got one more is like the password or username lah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if you want to add a new uh let's say password. So you can just press this duplicate to come out. Yeah. If not, you can just delete lah. One more thing I forgot to mention about the button, right? If you want to change this logo, you see an arrow, right? What you can do is to, go to the button again. Then go the icon. You can change maybe a peace sign. Yeah, so you can see it's actually changed. Here, just the size as well, the spacing, and whether you want it to be on the right side or the left side. Yeah. Okay. Then you have this icon box. So what this icon box is, right? For example, you want to explain something. Let me see this. Go icon. Okay, let's say you're selling like a laptop. Then you want to promote that the laptop has like high functional, long lasting battery hours without charging. Yeah. So after that, when you explain about this thing, right, you can actually add in like buy now button, like what I mentioned before, buy now, learn more about it, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Then a counter is, for example, okay, for example, this digital marketing course, how many people attended? Then you can adjust. Let's say 20 people. Then when people come in, right, they can actually see how it moves. Okay, so I let you see a preview. So when they scroll down, you can see that actually the number is moving or increasing. Yeah. Then there's different styles of it also. They have a pie chart, they have like a clock. So this one is like it can be a counter, it can be like a statistics for you as well. Yeah, you can put percentage. You can put percentage. Yeah, then you can adjust the duration, how slow or how fast you want the counter to count. Yeah. Okay. Then you can change the fonts of the words. Same thing, and the margin. Okay. Then we have the countdown. Okay, so let's say we have an event that's coming up in 10 days time. Yeah, so you can actually use this to inform like the visitors to how many days you are actually uh, apart from the event day. Yeah, let's say I got an event on this coming tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Then I put it as 27. 27 slash 3 slash 1. Then auto change the day. Then maybe my events at 5 p.m. Time zone you can change also to Singapore. Yeah, so you can see like how many days, how many hours, how many minutes, how many seconds left. And it's the styles. Yeah, but if you don't show seconds, you can untick it. So you only show the day, hours, and minutes lah. Yeah. So same thing, you can also change the color, the background of like the countdown thing. Shadow. So all the functions actually the same. You just need to know when you want to use the countdown function, when you want to use the counter function, when you want to use the image function, and so on. Yeah. Okay, so for tabs, right? It's like let's say you have a lot of like content you want to put, but I don't want to like overwhelm like your visitors with like keep scrolling down, like how long you don't want to make your basically you don't want to make your page so long. So that you can actually use this function where you can just type whatever you want. Then the customer or visitor can just view by tapping here. Yeah. Text. Okay, you can see like hi, read here, more something like that. Then tab 2 can have a different text as well. Yeah, so people can read different informations in the same. I can also change like the title header lah, like introduction, beginning or something like that. Yeah. So like your visitor no need to keep scrolling and feel like it's very lengthy. Make your website to have more variations. So for progress, okay, let's say you are promoting yourself. Like let's say you play the guitar, the piano, can actually rate your skills. Or let's say okay, it's like a tutor. You have a teaching academy website. Then you have your tutor names of the tutor. Then you can tell them like, oh, maybe their history is how good their history is, or like how good their English is, etc. Then you can adjust the number. Right. So like percentage law, maybe like that 20%. Yeah. No, you don't percent that okay. No, you can just put the fill lah. But normally I think percentage is like clearer. Yeah, so this is like a different style. Then one more is called a accordion. So accordion is actually similar to the tab lah. You can put like text here. The difference is when you click on this, right, the text will appear. But however, when you click on the next one, the first text will disappear. So normally you can find this kind of can use this tool whenever we have like FAQ, I mean, not FAQ, like people, let's say, frequently asked question, like, how does this, they explain? After that, another question uh, is there a risk of using this? Something they can explain again. Then next question, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so when your visitors want to ask this question, they can just click and they'll know the answer lah. Yeah, so this is a function of like this tool that's normally used for FAQs. Then the menu already taught you guys. Okay, so now that I already go through all the modules, right? Let me just delete everything. Now I'll show you how to actually duplicate this whole designer. Okay. Actually, before we move on, can I have a break? my voice cannot make it really. Okay, why don't we go for early lunch, then come back 1 o'clock? Can? Okay, or you guys have any questions that you want to ask? No questions? Oh, Okay. Then I mean, like, I already kind of like thought out the functions lah. So after that, you can just play around with the um tool lor. Yeah. Anyone else got any questions regarding any like modules they don't understand or don't know how it works? If no, just say no lah. No one talking, I don't know like whether everyone is there or not. Okay, then you guys can go for lunch. Then after that, we meet back at 1 o'clock. Stop calling me boss, okay? But only okay. Anyway, I can go now. Bye.